see. Amazing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So green. You get the big stray snake attacking you in the back. You get used to it. Oh no. Oh. That thing is so scary. I don't think this is a good idea, but you can do it if you really want to. Oh, so scary. It's okay, you can go. That's scary. Why did you do that to me? Why did you do it to me? No. You'll thank me later. Here comes. Scary snake alert. It's coming. Ah! Ooh, here it comes. Flying snake. Woohoo! Doc. Doc. There you go. See that? Did you see your doc?
I did, yeah.
Ready? Okay. You can do this. Okay, all day. Come on, girl. You got this. Come on. You got this. You got it. Come on, good girl. Come on, good girl. We'll just wait. We got all day long. Is this what you want? Come on around, sweetie. Come on, you got this. Good girl. Look at you. You're like a real donkey. We're going to get you paid for that one.
Did not know that. Oh, it started recording.
Hi, welcome to watching Training Wild Burros with Mary Jo. This one's not wild. This one is just unhandled. She's 5 years old. And this mammoth, later on, we're going to be doing a name reveal. Dan has chosen a name for his new mammoth. And I'm just going to do some groundwork exercises to help her understand our communication together. It has to start, right? So I'm going to start with clearing the front. Now, right now, she's changing things up on me. There. Okay, so right now her left foot is forward. So I'm going to put the rope out here to the same side as her front foot. And I want her to step over and back. Now she doesn't know what I want. I'm gonna bring up the flag and walk forward. And there she did it. Now after she does it, I'm just gonna leave her alone. Later on that will turn into a circle. And I've been practicing this with her a little off camera, and she really has been looking and chewing a lot, which I just love seeing. That just means she's really taking in and understanding. And I'm also gonna pet her with the flag. Right now, she kind of still thinks that this flag means to go over, and it doesn't. The flag is an extension of my arm. So I want her to know that just because I get the flag out, it doesn't mean she has to do something. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask her, there, that was super. That was super. Okay, this is just asking her to step her foot back and to the outside. We want to be able to control her feet or your animal's feet every single direction. Now her left foot is forward, so I'm gonna be on the same side, her left side, kind of like in the shape of a V, her body and my right arm. I'm gonna walk forward, and if she doesn't get it, I'll bring up my flag. She's looking at the flag. The goal is to do all that in one step, and that'll get better as her balance gets better. There she's looking and chewing. I just love seeing how she's taking in all of this learning that is not from oats. I haven't been giving her oats while I'm doing this. While they're looking and chewing, we don't want to ask more questions. We're just going to let them absorb what they're learning. This is when they're really learning, is from that release of pressure. Now, her left foot is forward, so normally we would go to the left. However, she'd go to a wall then. So I'm going to ask her to take a step forward. Atta girl. Now I'm going to do that whole A shape. Bring up my flag. Oh, there, she did it, and I didn't need the flag. It's very good. This helps them lead wherever you're pointing them.
I was hoping to get some licking and chewing there. She's not.
I see the oat pouch, she said. I like oats. All right, so she's moving away from the flag. She's still learning to be comfortable with the flag, and that's okay. The hair! I didn't even have to put up the flag, and she did it. I'm gonna pet her with the flag. Now, if she moves while I'm petting her, I'm just gonna keep it there until she stops. But I just really want her to know that this flag does not need to be moved. This flag, it's just here as an extension of my arm. It helps me communicate with her. See how she stopped? So I'm gonna get in and out. Good girl. Good girl. Now I'm gonna ask her again. Okay, so I'm gonna go, she's kind of even, so you just pick a side. She's kind of moving away from that pressure. That's not what we want. We want her to follow the lead rope. So I'm gonna bring up my flag and walk forward. There. The goal is to do that in one step, not two. And again, that'll get better as her balance gets better. I'll give her a second, and then right now her right foot is a tad forward. So I'm gonna come over here to make an A shape. There, look at that. She did that just beautifully. Now I'm gonna pet her. Oh, look at that, she just stopped. Awesome. If there's a spot she's kind of nervous, I'm just gonna get in and out and I'll go back to it. I'm not gonna stay there. It's not a battle of the wills. This is a learning how to be a team together. Trust. Trust is the biggest part. See her flinch a little bit when I get the flag out. And that's okay, that'll go away with time. I never want her to think that the flag needs to move. Now, she would go into the wall if she goes to her right. So I'm going to ask her to go to her left. This one will be a little bit tricky because her left foot is a tad back. You see, she's turning away from the flag. So I'm just going to kind of block her. Block her. Get there. That was great. You see, if she starts to lick at you again. That was a hard one for her. So she'll get a break again. The breaks can be 10 or 30 seconds. Sometimes we were even doing the timer and going a lot longer, but I think we were going a little excessive. That's when we were remodeling a couple mules that they had a lot of baggage. All right, she's had a break. She seems pretty chill. I'm gonna ask her again. So I have my arm out, kind of in the shape of a V, and then because she's not doing it, I picked up my flag just a tad, and there she stepped over. I'm not asking her to move. I think she's kind of looking for Dane's oats.
She's looking for the weakest link over here.
Now I'm petting her on her right side. Before I was petting on her left with the flag. Again, I really want her to know that this flag doesn't mean move. It's just an extension of the arm. She says, oh, that's a lot. So we're going to go back up to somewhere where it's not as big of a deal. I'm not going to stay where she's nervous right now. Later on, we can ask more questions. But to start off with, we're going to keep the questions ones that she can say yes to. See her flinch a little bit there? She's just stomping a little bit. Now she's had a little break. I'm going to ask her to I didn't ask you to do that. No, I didn't ask you to do that. So now I'm going to make myself in a shape of a V with her body in my direction that I'm facing. I've taken a step forward. She's not picked up on the cue. I'll pick up on my flag. There she goes. Now I didn't ask her to walk even though she is. I'm just going to stand before she stops. There she's looking at you again. Head's low, just calm. Now this time when I ask her to go, I'm going to ask her to go in a circle. Now the goal when she goes in a circle is that she's paying attention to my body language. So I'll ask for the circle, and when I stop, when I relax my body language, she should stop moving. So I'm gonna get myself in a shape of a V, okay? My arm has to be out in front of me, otherwise I'd be telling her to walk over top of me. So my arm's out in front of me, and now I'm gonna have my flag here. You see I didn't need to move it, now I'm gonna ask her to walk. I can't move until I'm kind of facing her butt, okay? If I were to start moving then, I would be going the wrong direction. She picked up her pace, I didn't ask that, but that's okay. Don't get in front of them, otherwise you're telling them to stop. So now when I stop, she should too. That was pretty good. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, don't forget to kick that like and subscribe button.